What's good everyone, it's Smudgy here. I've had a few people ask me this question, so I thought I'd make a super quick video on it. What is the best order to unlock guns, get them gold when you're grinding for atomic? I personally think the answer is pretty simple, but we'll run through it. So my personal opinion is that you should do your melee weapons first, so whether that be a riot shield or a knife and a katana, whatever you choose to do, I think you should do your melee weapons first to get them out of the way, purely because I don't find melee weapons that fun or interesting to play with. It forces you down a certain playstyle and it's just not fun. So once you've knocked them out the way, you can focus on actual guns that have bullets, which is a joy. At which point I'd probably start switching over to your sniper rifles, your marksman rifles, and then pairing that up with a launcher. The reason I say this is that launchers are best worked on passively. By all means, go out and use the launchers, get your 100 kills with them or 100 eliminations, but it's so much easier to keep one in your back pocket and shoot down kill streaks when you see them, to shoot ammo boxes when you see them, decoy grenades, whatever that may be, rather than solely running around the launcher later in the game trying to find things, because you can guarantee you will not find them. Far easier just to have it in your back pocket as you work on the sniper rifle, the marksman rifles, and go through it that way. The exception, of course, being the PANZERFAUST and the MK11 launcher. These are a bit more elimination heavy, but you can knock the elimination side of things out in a matter of games, especially now the PANZERFAUST has been fixed a little bit. Obviously, you've still got that dodgy last challenge as far as I'm aware that hasn't been fixed, maybe I'm wrong. But the MK11 launcher, definitely you could just focus on that solely. But these kind of kill streak focus ones, definitely just keep it in your back pocket and work on it as you go. Once you have your marksman rifles and your sniper rifles gold and diamond, I personally switch to pistols. I think that it's just a nice change of pace. It allows you to get up close and personal because you have to. And the pistols in this game are all decently powered. You should run into very few issues using them. You know, there's no horrendously weak pistol that is just a pain to get through, especially if you're in hardcore. So you knock the pistols out, and you know, there are a fair few of them, so definitely best to get them done now rather than leaving them to the end. After that, presuming that you are still, you know, casually getting your camos unlocked for your launchers, you know, destroying 3 enemy kill streaks in the game, that sort of thing, you can pretty much choose any of the last 4 categories. I personally think shotguns are better to get out the way because I'm not a fan of using shotguns. I think, especially in Vanguard, it's incredibly corny to use them. That's just my opinion, and it's just easier to get them out of the way as soon as possible, and once you've got the more annoying weapons done first. After that, people are split on this game whether or not it's easier to do your SMGs or your LMGs. It doesn't make a difference. SMGs will take you longer purely because the long range shots are a pain in the ass. So if you wanted to get rid of the long shots in one sitting and just kind of solely focus on the pain of SMGs and then switch over to LMGs, it's up to you. But whichever way you do it, SMGs or LMGs is what I'd recommend next. And then finally, I'd finish it off with assault rifles. These are likely already decently leveled up for a lot of people. A lot of people use assault rifles from the start of the game. They're the go-to primary weapon for many people, even if it's just the STG and the automaton or the STG and the Cooper carbine. A lot of people will play with assault rifles first as they get used to the game, and as a result you've already done some of the legwork there. And that is a whistle-stop tour of what order I think guns should be done in for atomic camo. People have their own preferences. Some people like to leave launchers and melee weapons to the end. I think it's one of the worst things you can do because it's so incredibly frustrating to have to deal with that. But that's just my opinion. I like to get rid of the annoying stuff at the start and just kind of chill out as the grind comes to a close. Let me know your thoughts about what preference you have for orders of weapons in the comments down below. As always, I hope you have a good day though, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.